Do you have fear of Excel? Do you get terrified looking at spreadsheet and numbers and wondering how you can actually create beautiful insights? Do you always say to yourself that you're not a numbers person or spreadsheets are not your thing? Wow, this video is for you. This video is going to change everything for you. So let's get started. First, I want to show you this data. And right now I'm looking at this data, just wondering what to do with it. How to analyze it. How do I dice this data to see some insights? Well, there's an Excel AI that can actually help you do this. You don't need to be an Excel wizard to know how to do this. So let's get to that piece. So if you come to home and you hover over here to analyze data, you click on this analyze data, this will show up. Now look at what they just gave us. So here you see it's just looking at this data and it's giving you insights and ways that you can actually read this data. So basically right now it's Excel is giving us sales by date. So we have the date and then we have the sales that made there. So if you like this, all you need to do is just insert the pivot table. And over here it's saying Dallas accounts for majority of sales. So during this sales period, Dallas is like, generating most of our sales. And then over here, it's showing us that January 11, 2022 has the maximum sales. So basically this point here, generates, we kind of realize the highest amount of sales and there's more. So you could see sales increase over time and you could even expand that. And then you can still look at all the inside. Basically, there's a whole lot of suggestions here that you can pick from. So let's say we like this one, which is all you need to do is just insert. So now it's reading it and it will insert it as a suggestion. It's thinking. So look there, we just have the sales date and the sum of sales. So this is like the 6th all the way to the 12th and the corresponding sales. And basically it's in a pivot table, so you can decide to edit this as needed. So basically it's already done for you. If you want to add more insights, you could do that. So let's go back to here. So now we know that Excel can actually give us suggestions on how we should read the data, like it's giving us insights without us having to do anything by just looking at our data. The next thing is, how can we actually ask this data question? So look, see over here it says, ask a question about your data. You can type any question here and Excel will bring up some insights for you. It will analyze your data for you. So let's say we type here, sales by date. Enter. So that's a line chart for us. See, that's sales by date. So right now it's giving you here in thousands and then over here the date. You could decide to just insert that pivot chart. It's thinking. So we have over here the dates and here we have the sales, and that's what's used to plot this chart. So we can decide to expand that a little bit to clean up the chart a little bit. So here's sales on this axis and data on this axis, and then you could see the trend of sales without having to do anything. So basically that's a clean chart that you could literally just share with the team. And let's just bold that. Let's make this a little bit prettier. Let's do that. Just some quick edits. And here you go. So let's edit this line chart. So that line there, solid fill, I want to just make this a different color. So basically, there you go. So we have our chart. We can decide that we don't want any borders. So this is borders over here. You come over here, borders. We don't want any field, no lines. So there you go. So basically you have your chart there, and it all started with Excel giving you, the notch on how to actually build this. So basically the Excel AI just gave you the chart without you having to know how to actually build it. So the next thing I want to do again, I want to go back to the data, click on this data over home, and then here we have the analyze data again. Let's ask Excel something else again. So let's say we want sales by city and by store. Look over here. So on here, it's giving you the stores corresponding sales, and then here is the city, and then the sales that's made. Here again, the same thing. So basically, if I was to insert this, I have the sales by city by store in a pivot table. So let's go. Come on. By now it's thinking. Okay. So we have the city, the stores that operate in this city, and the corresponding sales. Total sales in Chicago. We have Dallas, the stores that operate in Dallas, corresponding sales, total sales in Dallas. New York, stores in New York, corresponding sales, total sales in New York. And then we have the total sales in all of the cities. So within just a few clicks. So that's how powerful this tool can be. Let me show you one more thing again. So here I want to expand this further. I want to do sales by city, by store, and then by date. So basically this is like everything now. Now inside that pivot, this is actually more detailed because now I want to see, kind of a trend or, over time what the sales were in the various stores and also given the city that they are located at. This will almost cover everything that we want to see in our data. So there you go. So now you have over here, you have the cities. So you have the Chicago, and then you have Dallas, and then you have New York. And then over here, you have the stores that operate in these cities. And then here you have the dates, and then the corresponding sales made, the total sales. So if you didn't want to see, for example, that much detail about the stores, all you need to do is just come over here and click on that minus and then collapse it. So you have a very summarized data right here. So basically this is like a game changer, and you don't need to be an Excel expert to know how to use this analyze tool here. It's basically an AI. Come over here, type any question, and the AI will just spit out something for you, and then you can see if this is what you want to see. If not, then just go back again, just type sales by date by, let's say, $4. So basically it just did it for me. It's just telling me now this is the sales volume right here, the sales dollar value. Here is the date, and this is the trend line for dollars. And you could do the same thing for another city. Let's say we want New York, and we press enter. That's it. So you just give us a line chart, and all you need to do is now just insert that, and then you have your chart ready to go. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy the Analyze Data tool. It's an AI tool that, you basically will be speaking with Excel, and Excel will be doing the magic for you.